Yo, what's up everybody? Honey Ice with you here, bringing you my live reaction / review on Black Clover, manga chapter 217. It's titled The Skills of Justice. This should be a very, very interesting chapter, especially since last week a lot of people was freaked out about the house of, I think it was Kira or Kura? I believe it's Kira, yeah. But basically we got a noble from that house, and supposedly these are ones that they like all the politics of the whole household, and they put everything in order, and they're the one who, they basically in charge. They're like the government of everything. So the fact that Mimosa and Noelle were both scared and they mentioned that name, this is going to be insane. Even the Wizard King himself stated that they may use Asta as a scapegoat and should I blame him for it, since he has devil powers. So, but if y'all want to just follow along, link me in the description, just pull up the chapter. But let's go and let's see what we got into this. We got this beautiful cover page with Nira on it, but in her human form. Thanks for our popularity, and to commemorate the new arc, A Color Spread. What we gaze into is the abyss, though its borders lies not humans but magic. This is actually a very, very beautiful cover page. I may actually use this as thumbnail. This is beautiful. Or I may just keep it as a wallpaper, either or. But this is a nice cover. But let's continue. A few days after the battle in the capital, Clover Kingdom, the courthouse of the Magic Congress. Asta's here. And it's funny because in front of this house of Congress, of the Magic Council, when Asta looked in front of like where the door's at and he looks up, you can see the symbol of a balance. Now if you remember, last week we had that guy who had the power of a balancer, and he was able to like tip one scale and it completely changed everyone's magic from being like where it was naturally to be like super, super small. So I'm not sure if that got to do with drinking, or is it like actually tipping the scale of, balance, like on some JoJo or that dude from Bleach, asking who he reminded me of, which is kind of similar. So I'm wondering, what is he about? Because I like Asking a lot. He was one of my favorite Quincy's from the Quincy art, so this guy reminds me of him a lot. So hopefully we get more of him, especially since Black Clover is nowhere near ending, and we got this character now. Hopefully we get more of them. I would like to know more of them, at least, but let's continue. So I'm here to testify as the truth, as a witness of the war. Oh, I'm getting nervous. So nervous. Though what the Magic Emperor said wasn't exactly reassuring. I'm sure they understand if I just talk to them. Besides, they were elves and devils. We're the ones who can best explain how reincarnation was broken. Yes. But you're treading on very thin ice, Asta, so you got to be careful. Don't let your guard down. Instead, they both went and they both got handcuffs. Okay, now this might be thumbnail. Them being handcuffed. Oh, that's hilarious. And now they're in front of the council. All we see is royalties. The very center of the justice and justice, the Clover Kingdom Magic Congress. Now, hopefully I pronounced this right. I, Daneto Kira, Chairman and Speaker of the House, I call the hearing for the crime of Asta of the Black Bulls. This isn't what they told me I was coming for at all. They just treated me like I'm a criminal off the bat. Looks like you got completely suckered with the bait and switch. I knew that kid was no good from the start. My eyes never lie. And even after I made him a member of the Royal Knights, the insolent little brat. Like, damn, they putting all the blame on Asta. Like, put some respect on his name. You're alive thanks to him. He ain't do it by himself, but he's one of the 5 reasons why he got alive. Asta of the Black Bulls. Hailing from huge village in the far east, reaches of the Forsaken region, a low-class commoner with neither parents nor even the slightest hint of detectable magic. So then, he's an orphan of the Forsaken region? Oh my. Filthy low-class garbage. And as for that young girl over there, there are no records of her birth anywhere within the kingdom. But those horns are clearly proof that she has used forbidden magic. Which, we learned that last week. If you use forbidden magic, which is devil magic, something will happen in your body like altering either wings or usually horns or something like that. So they are claiming that the recent conflict were the direct result of a devil tricking and manipulating the magic knights. That's right, that devil was behind everything, getting their bodies possessed. A devil? You expect us to trust the words of a lowly commoner? He's even more vulgar than he looks. Though he may be a magic knight, he's one of the Black Bulls, right? And aren't those horns proof of being a devil? Even after all the hard work and effort of the Magic Emperor Julius, to think that there is still that much discrimination and prejudice. Yeah, sadly there is. Even in today's world. Asta's trying to get them to understand, but his words are being completely drowned out. But this entire place is only filled with these kinds of prejudiced people to begin with. Listen to what I'm about to say. From the very start, this trial had one of two outcomes. Either you will be judged as a devil, or it will be the Magic Knight's children, the dishonor of this crime, and you cannot possibly throw others to the wolves. That kind of disposition is all reflected in the scale, pure naive, impulse, and easy to manipulate. One lousy lowly commoner or the pilot of our kingdom defense. It's all clear which way the scale would tip. So tell me, where exactly is this so-called devil you speak of? I told you we already defeated it, and I just came to accomplish and that and never degenerate gave her all working for a long, long time. So basically, Asta's rebuttal is like, "Yo, he's gone. We defeated him. Blah blah blah." Yet everyone here rather suspects that you yourselves are the very devil that you speak of. No, you got it all wrong. My grandma belongs to a different... She covers his mouth. If there is no devil, then we have no choice but to judge you, everyone, one by one. Bring her. Oh, wow. They brung the little sister of a Gauche. I forgot his little sister's name. Is it Mara or Miri? I know it's something with an M, but they brung her as the first person on trial to testify against Asta. Oh, Miri, yeah. This is Miri Adeli. She was once the daughter of the house of Adeli from prison. She is but a fallen noble, living amongst orphans at the church. Her older brother is a former convict. And during this war, it has been assured that her eye magic did bring about the indirect injury and harm of magic knights as well as citizens of our kingdom. Her motive almost certainly the grudge she harbors against the upper class. Don't just go spreading off everything you feel like. Besides, none of that was Miriam's own will. That's right. Even if a devil did exist, then she would have been acting under manipulation. But if that cannot be proven, all we have is the clear crime, which is she has committed. Therefore, she must be judged in the name of justice. What are they going to do, though? Well, I am. You are evil, and we have all these like wizards point their wands at her, saying judgment. I know all too well what your methods are. And everyone gets shocked and they're like, that form! Oh boy. I don't think that was the smartest thing for Asta to do, but I don't acknowledge your justice. We will never see eye to eye. Not with the likes of a devil. The battle over, the devil begins. Oh wow, I wish Asta could have saved her in a different way and not had to use that power, but It is what it is, but wow, that's insane. So basically, the gist of it is that they want to blame Asta for everything to save face, because they don't want to tell their people that the devils are back and they was tricked and manipulated, and that thanks to their stupidity in the past and discrimination against the elves, that came back and manipulated, the future events, and basically they're not trying to prove to the people that they could do no wrong. So they put in all the blame on Asta, because like this guy says, I forgot his name, but from the guy from the House of Kura, he stated, D'Amato, I believe his name was now, or D'Amato, he stated that what would people care about most? The security of our country's defense, or some bread? So right there, he stated, if we use you as bait, no one's gonna question us. So it's kind of a messed up thing, but sadly, things like this do happen in real life. I mean, how many stories have we not heard of people taking out their guns in self-defense for protecting their family from whatever situation, whether it's at their home, their store, maybe somewhere in a camping trip, and they get in trouble for it. It's a sad thing, but things like this does happen. Not to mention, we already knew how prejudice and discrimination that the rules and disgusting they are here. They as bad as the nobility from One Piece, maybe a little bit worse. I can't say a little bit worse. We haven't seen them do some of the things that we've seen the nobility people from One Piece do, but it's being built up to be that way. So, and now that Asta has shown his devil form, we don't know what they're going to do or suspect. I won't be surprised if the bandage dude, the mentor, if he turns his bandage on Asta. Question is though, would it work? Because we know it worked on the other guys because he manipulated their magic. Asta has no magic. What he's using is anti-magic. That's a whole nother different realm. The opposite realm of magic. So, would his power work on Asta? I believe it shouldn't. But you never know what else he can do with his powers. Maybe his powers just doesn't affect magic. Maybe it can affect a person's capabilities physically. Maybe their time or dimension. We don't know how strong this guy really is. If he's anything like from Askin from Bleach, he might be able to pull something off against Asta to take him down. But then if Asta gets taken down in front of everybody in court, that'll basically put him on death row as well. I mean, they were already going to plan to kill him anyway. So, but I'm thinking that maybe this guy is acting like a jerk, but maybe this is all like a setup. Maybe he's doing this, but maybe he know Asta's good, so he's probably setting this up to be like, oh, Asta's saving someone innocent. Maybe he's doing this on purpose, or maybe he's not. Who knows? But if Julius or Yami himself, who were name dropped in this chapter, if they don't come and save him, or some other vulnerability like Fergulian, he's back in full health and even stronger, or Mera Lagonia, if neither of these four people come and save Asta, I don't know what's gonna go down, because this is not looking good for Asta. They putting all the blame on him. They've been planning to kill Mera, because she's a lower class, so they don't really care. They were about to execute her easily in front of everybody. So, again, this could be a joke. Not a joke, but this could be a setup to see what Asta's intentions are. And maybe the guy from the House of Kura is probably, testing them, but we gotta wait and see. But that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you like and didn't like about the chapters and your thoughts and opinions. But that's all I have for you. Peace out and have a good one.